Am I like hurting anyone by drinking my applesauce? No. I'm sorry, the spoon just can't scoop. I gotta get that liquid out. Granola. He drove the car into the house. Oh, I need to turn the camera off. Hello everyone in this YouTube world. Today I'm doing something a little different on this channel. I'm gonna talk about the worst dates I've been on. I will not give specific names because A, I don't remember them, and B, I respect the privacy of those individuals. You know, me making this YouTube video may come back and bite me in the butt one day, but so, I've had an extensive experience of dating. Not the traditional way. The first date I want to talk about, it's probably the one that I pretty much was just like, absolutely not. Let me paint the picture for you. I started talking to this cute guy. He has this amazing smile. We ended up meeting up. He ended up making me dinner at his apartment, and that was really cute. And then we went walking around campus at the college he was attending. I remember I was just looking around like, this is like the stereotypical college campus. And we were walking around and such, and you know, the campus was big, and you know, I'm not athletic at all, so I'm literally walking around like, literally Patrick from SpongeBob. I cannot breathe. I'm like catching my breath. So then it's like the sun has set, so now it's kind of like, okay, maybe we should start heading back to your place. Okay. Across before we even ended up back at this guy's apartment. So we're like walking back, and then I start hearing the band, and then I'm just like, oh crap. And I realize where we were at, and I realized that there was a band practice happening, and we were about to walk right next to the open field. One of my ex-boyfriends who I did not have the greatest relationship with at the time, I was just like, can we please avoid going around the band? I really just don't want to like trigger myself and trigger the other person because we just had a kind of tense relationship at that point. And my date just kept egging this on. It just really left a bad taste, especially whenever he just started laughing about it. And I'm like, my trauma is not a joke at all. So we ended up making it back to his place and whatnot. And then we're just like chillaxing, you know, we're just playing it cool, PG. We're not going anywhere crazy. Don't worry, Dad. But we kind of go like deep into conversation, and I start opening up a little bit more. And I can't really pinpoint where in the conversation it led to this, but I remember I was opening up about something, and it was specifically more so something that I did. I can't specifically remember what exactly it was about again. And then he just straight up looked at me with this like pearly, like beautiful grin, like, oh, so you're insecure. You said what? I was taken aback. I was just like, I'm sorry. What? Maybe I was insecure at the time, but it's not appropriate to mention that on a first date. I don't know. That just read so wrong to me, and I was like, no, 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 no. After he said that, I knew I had to get out of this apartment. I was just like, we are leaving. We are exiting. And I'm about 45 minutes away from where I was living at the time. I was like, oh, I need to go talk to my friend or help my friend with something. Like, I pulled that, I understand, but I needed to get out of the situation. Went home. I kind of started sobbing on the phone with my best friend Kaylee on the car ride home because I was just over men. I was kind of really processing a lot of the trauma that I went through. But that's pretty much all I have to say about that first date. I just don't understand why he wanted to push my buttons whenever it came to something that I just didn't want to interfere with my past partner. I really just did not want to handle that situation, and he didn't respect that and actually sort of turned it into a joke. That was just major red flag number one. And then it was the whole calling me insecure whenever I started opening up about things, and I'm like, God forbid I opened up more about myself because I got trauma, baby. I got trauma. If you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you might as well be cuckoo for redheads trauma. Now we're gonna get to the second date, and this one wasn't necessarily a date. This dude was actually extremely nice to me. But a lot of stuff went down with whatever happened in this relationship with this man. I still don't know how to process this event. And you guys might not even believe me that this happened. But I swear to you, the most craziest aftermath of a date in my entire life. Let's get into it. I started talking to this guy. I think it was like December. It was like around Christmas time. It was finals week. And I was just like, you know what? I'm really just wanting some cuddles. It's really cold outside. I'm lonely. I'm kind of going through some stuff mentally. I want men's attention. So what do? I meet up with a man. Then I get to his house and I'm immediately thrown into whatever drama is happening with this guy's roommate. Just there was something about money and owing stuff to people. And I was just like, what in the world? There was like a new puppy in the house and the puppy peed on the bed that I was just chilling in at the time. Then I like had to sleep on the couch, which my back was like bent all in weird sort of ways. I looked like I legit was getting my body prepared to star in a new Conjuring the 4 scene. Like, if you know what I mean. I oddly can sleep very well in the weirdest positions. I end up leaving the next morning. I know, Tyler, you should have left the night before. I was lonely. I got what I wanted, okay? I go back. Then I take my speech final. Like, literally the same day, literally like within an hour of me leaving that place, I went and aced my speech final. But then we get to a couple days into the future. I'm back in my hometown, working at my first job, just kind of getting some more money for the holiday season. And then my phone starts blowing up. It's talking about, oh, like this person doesn't care about you and I'm gonna make sure that they will never talk to you again. Like, someone apparently took this guy's phone that I was on the date with and was like threatening me. And they're like, if you don't stop talking to him, I will block your number. I'm just trying to get a boothing for the holidays. I can't even do that out here without offending someone. What was that? I still, to this day, don't know exactly how that all, like, conspired. I remember there was another instance with the same guy, this guy that I went on that date with, and that same guy ended up coming back into my life, I think, like a year after that instance, and was bragging about being with someone else while they were talking to me. Cool, I'm the second option. And I've grown to accept that I'm literally the certified second option. And honestly, I'm okay with just doing my own thing now. Like, I don't need validation from men because I am myself, I am me, and that is okay. I wish that I had more normal dating experiences, but sadly the dating pool in the state that I live in is very thin. I don't know where I would rank it, but it's definitely below normal. And now I think I'm just gonna tell one more dating story. This one is a little bit more grounded, but also this is another one of those, what was this situation and how did we get here? Pretty much, I remember this was kind of a weird time. Yes, I was also wanting cuddles from a man. Sometimes a guy just needs cuddles from a man. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to explain myself, but like, if a lumberjack is really just ready to cuddle me, I would literally just be like, I just smacked my hand so hard. And this guy was extremely cute. I thought this man was really put together. He was professional. I was like, yes, let's go. He made us some bomb dinner. It was like this sort of plant-based spaghetti, and there was this really good organic tomato sauce. Probably one of the best bowls of spaghetti. I ended up spending the night, you know. Then we wake up the next morning. I'm not gonna discuss what transpired before this event, but things transpired. And then we got our day started. And you guys are probably wondering, Tyler, how do you start your day after you spent a night with a man? What is the one thing that you do first thing in the morning? We did communion. I cannot explain to you. Like, we were literally doing communion. Okay, I guess I'm just praising to my Lord God Almighty, His glory. Right after I literally spent the night in this man's bed. I think that's all I have to say about these 3 dates. I have a lot more dating story time. So if you guys want to hear more dating stories, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at TyTyWhitehead. I love you all, and thank you guys so much for listening.